Hi, everyone. I'm Marilyn Bradford, and I wrote a book called Right Recovery for You. Sometimes when I meet people and they're hearing about the book for the first time, they said, well, where do you recommend I start? I mean, what's the most important part? And here's what I want to say. It's different for each of you. And that's the whole basis of Right Recovery for You. Take what works. Don't worry about the rest. You know what is true for you. Sometimes people just leaf through the book and stop somewhere. And that's a great way to begin to look at a book. This book is in different chapters, and some of them may appeal to you and some of them won't, but trust what you know to be true. First chapter, myths and lies about addiction. Sometimes that's helpful to people who've really bought everything they've ever been taught in this reality about what it is and it isn't. You being the antidote to addiction. That's the second chapter. And that really appeals to people who are looking for a different possibility and actually have never acknowledged that they would have the power or potency to actually not fight against addiction, but move beyond it. So for some people, that's it. And then there's one, primary addiction to judgment and the wrongness of self. A lot of people have been made wrong their whole lives for not fitting in, for being different, for being creative, for being too energetic. And that's a great chapter for people who have that history and can go, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that underneath my addiction to being perfect, there's this addiction to judgment and wrongness of self. How can I change that? So what I'd like to say is, my wish, my hope, if that's it, is that there's something in this book for everyone. And that while it may be different for each of you, there's something that you can find that can spur an awareness or an aha moment or an, oh yeah, I can change this. I can be different. I don't have to buy what everybody else says about addiction and recovery.